back at your career, what is the highlight, or what is the game that is most memorable to you?
My first touchdown Thanksgiving Day against the Broncos. That moment, I remember the exact feeling. Like, I remember catching that ball, and I remember the run, and I remember everything that happened after that. That was on national TV, Thanksgiving Day. Everybody sees that. That catapulted me into the limelight where celebrities knew me, like the Jamie Foxxes, the Snoop Dogg's, all of that, man. And so that game sticks out because that's where people knew me from.
How hard was it for you to adjust to life after football when you knew like it was kind of coming to an end, and you said, okay, I got to get ready to have a plan for the remainder of my life. I've got a family and I need to, move forward.
I didn't know it was coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
I got hurt with the Cardinals. And when I got hurt week 2 or 3 against the Rams, I messed up my toe. And I went from a 4.2 to like a 4.5. And so I played the whole season hurt. And people didn't realize how hurt I was because I played every week. I had to walk around in a boot all week until practice. Then they would give me these pills to practice. Then on Sundays, I would take these shots so I could play. I tore my ligament in my toe against the Rams, so I wasn't the same person. And so that following year in the offseason, when I left Arizona, they told me I'd be healed in like 8 weeks. So I signed the form to release them of liability. Well, it turns out I wasn't healthy in 8 months. My toe was still messed up. So no one picked me up, and that happened to be my last year playing. So I didn't know that would be my last year playing. So here I go from this player to who I played football since I was 10 years old to now not having football. It was depressed, shock, scared, embarrassed, all of the adjectives you could think of to describe how I felt. I got a family, kids, wife. Now do I sell my house in Dallas, move back to Little Rock? All kinds of emotions. So it took me a long time to adjust to life after football and find my place in life. Long time.
Talk with us a little bit about what you're up to now. Obviously, you're involved with youth football, and I think you've got some apparel going on, and just anything else you got going on that you want to share with us, please.
Yeah, I've been coaching youth football for a while. I got my own football league, my own team called the Arkansas Lions. And the reason they're called the Arkansas Lions, not the Cowboys, because at the time I started my team in 2013, I was still bitter with the Cowboys for trading me. I was still bitter. And so I was more of a Detroit fan at that time than Cowboys fan because I felt like Detroit treated me better. Although the Cowboys gave me my first opportunity to make a team, I felt like Detroit gave me the best shot at receiver. And I was still mad for them trading me to Green Bay. And so in retrospect, I wish I had named my team the Arkansas Cowboys. But Jerry Jones did. I met up with Jerry Jones in 2017, and he asked me, what am I doing now? I told him I got a youth football league and a team. And so he actually had his secretary to overnight me a check for my league. He didn't have to do that. In 2013, when I got my love back for the Cowboys, is my first year of my league in 2013, I took my team to Cowboy Stadium for a game against Texas, Texas League. And I took my sons over to Valley Ranch. That was my first time back in Valley Ranch since I had left 10 years earlier. And when I walked in that locker room and I seen Dez Bryant had my old locker, and I'm walking around, I'm looking at all the memories are coming back. This is where I was, sons, and went to the practice field, the weight room, the lunch room. And I was like, man, why am I bitter? this team gave me an opportunity when nobody else would. And at that point, I stopped all the disdain for the Cowboys, and the love came back because I feel like I was back at home in there with the equipment guys who still treated me well. They gave me shirts, gave my son shirts, and that's where I first met Michael Irvin. I first met Deion Sanders in there. So I was like, let that go and move on. And from that point, I've been back Cowboys fan. But now I got my own football league. We're growing every year, and we take our kids to Florida. We take them all over. And the last couple of years, I started my own sports apparel called CR Sports, as you can see right in the background. Where I sell all things football, from gloves, mouthpieces. I sell tights, hats, you name it, I have it. Like hand warmers, and everything is on crsports.biz. That's my website, crsports.biz.
How's the response been to the apparel line for you?
It's been awesome. More so from outside of Arkansas. I had an all-star game a couple weeks ago in Fort Worth. Sold a ton of sports apparel, ton of it. Football visors. Let me show you here. I got football visors. Let me get one out for you real quick. I got a helmet visor with CR Sports on it.
Nice.
I got blue, silver, green. This is my biggest seller right now, my helmet visors. The kids love it. And so the mouthpieces are a big seller as well. So
I was on your website the other night after you and I were done chatting, and I was impressed. I mean, that's really cool, and especially with all the youth football leagues and different things out there. I think that's a wonderful idea you got. I mean, because you've got such a mix of different apparel, and like you said, with the colors, everything else, and then you get involved with some of these other different leagues, and you get that sponsorship, and other people want to get involved. I think you got a great idea.
Yeah, it's just growing, man. I like what Under Armour did. I like what Battle is doing, and I'm just trying to find my own way and find my own mark. I'm not trying to hate on any of those companies. When people are successful, you want to follow them, and so I'm just kind of looking and trying to grow my brand nationwide, and so that's what I'm doing, and I'm just pushing it. My wife and I, we're pushing it. She built my website, so without her, I don't know where I would be as far as the things I have going on. And so that's, we just, tag teaming this thing and making it bigger.
That's great that you got, your wife's a rock like that helping you out, and, you kind of, it's a nice 1-2 punch. That's cool.
Yeah, those wives are good.
Yeah. Help you out on a lot of different levels.
Yeah, they can.